Hi everybody, it is Kit from the Entropy System, a YouTube channel dedicated to ending the stigma surrounding DID. I am here to talk to you about System Pride Day. But before I get into that and how it came to be, first I'd like to explain what a system is. A system is the word that is generally used to describe a collective set of personalities within one mind. This can be used to describe the personalities in dissociative identity disorder as well as OSDD-1. Developing multiple personalities, or alters as most systems refer to those personalities, is a survival mechanism that develops as the result of a child being exposed to prolonged and repetitive trauma in their young years. Because there seems to be no outward escape from this trauma, the brain will instead help the child escape inward, separating the traumatic experiences from the non-traumatic ones and keeping those quarantined into different spots so that the memories don't overlap and the child can live a seemingly normal life. Once the child develops these personalities, either through the disorder of DID or OSDD, they can and often will develop more personalities throughout their lifetime, either as the response to more trauma in later years or in times of extreme stress. Since basically the beginning of time, the phenomena of multiple personalities has been misunderstood and stigmatized. Rather than being treated as the trauma disorder it is, DID and OSDD have been misunderstood as everything from bipolar and schizophrenia to demonic possession. And if that wasn't bad enough, Hollywood feeds off of this idea and spits out movie after movie depicting multiple personalities as something unreal or terrifying. As a result, systems all over the world have found it difficult or nearly impossible to be out about their condition. This prevents them from seeking help from their friends or professionals, or even being able to connect with the alters in their own system. And if a system is able to find professional help, there are many professionals out there that try to force integration, or the merging of all the personalities into one identity, as the only path to healing. Not all systems are able to achieve integration, and not all systems want to. What's most important, as with any disorder, is being able to live a happy and functional life. And that can often be achieved through system communication and teamwork among the alters, and doesn't have to include something as extreme as integrating everyone together. Systems will often discuss these things in private Facebook groups or behind closed doors, but still feel shame at the fact that they are multiple instead of one. That is why my system decided to propose System Pride Day. After a lot of discussion with the DID and OSDD community, we settled on the date of February 23rd, which means the first System Pride Day is going to be February 23rd, 2019, which at the time of filming is just a few days away. All the alters in our system were created to help us survive trauma, and we don't believe that's something to be ashamed of. If it weren't for our ability to work together and support one another, we may not be alive today, but we did, and we are. And that's something that should be celebrated. System Pride Day exists so that DID and OSDD systems everywhere are encouraged to embrace who they are and not feel ashamed or afraid of their reality. Together we survived, and together we stand proud. We also proposed a System Pride flag, which I will show right here. The three colors on the flag represent three groups of system types. On the bottom is the color black. Black here represents the systems that don't know that they're systems, or that still have a lot of trouble communicating with the other alters in their system. Even though there's a lot of growth that's still to come within these systems, they are systems nonetheless, and therefore they are survivors. The orange represents systems who are embracing functional multiplicity. That is, systems who are able to communicate and cooperate and work as a team to live a functional life together. The white at the top represents those systems who have chosen to fully integrate. For some systems, functional multiplicity is the best option. For others, integration is the best option. And even though those systems who chose integration are now one cohesive identity, they were still multiple at one point, and therefore they are still a part of the community and have every right to celebrate System Pride Day with the rest of us. So now that you know about System Pride Day, what can you do to celebrate? If you're a system, really celebrate any way you can. Sometimes it is not safe for you to come out about your multiplicity, and that's totally okay. You can still value your safety and be proud of who you and your system are today. Maybe write personal letters to your alters, telling them how much you appreciate all that they've done for you. Or subtly wear the black, orange, and white colors somewhere on your person so that if anyone else is a multiple out there, they'll know, but your average Joe will not. And what if you're an ally? Can you still celebrate? Absolutely you can. The more people that talk about System Pride Day and spread that awareness, the more powerful this day will be to end stigma and make the world safer for systems everywhere. Perhaps consider donating to support DID research, or simply having a conversation with a friend who may not know about these disorders. Also, feel free to visit this website. There you'll find System Pride merchandise, including ally merchandise, made by systems in preparation for this celebratory day. You'll also find a pamphlet that you can print out with information on what System Pride Day is and why it's so important. Hand them out at work, at school, or even ask if a local coffee shop might be willing to put them on the table so that people throughout the day can learn. Lastly, make sure to tag any posts or pictures that you take regarding System Pride Day with the hashtag System Pride or hashtag System Pride Day so that we can spread the word online as well. Because when it comes to spreading information, there is no tool as powerful as the internet. I look forward to seeing how all of you choose to celebrate System Pride Day and spread awareness. Until then, this is Kit signing off, and remember, you are valuable, you are loved, and you are valid. Have a great day. Bye!